You told me you want to sew, but I have yet to see one of your projects. So here's the easiest of the easiest projects for you to start with. I'm a celebrity tailor, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this drawstring pouch. And I'm doing this on a Saturday, so I'm going to have a tantrum if you don't watch the whole video. Cut a 7-inch by 20-inch piece of fabric and fold it in half. Now you have two side edges. You have a raw edge at the top and a folded edge at the bottom. You need to mark the channel for the drawstring. Measure down from the raw edge 1.5 inches and make a mark. From that mark, measure down 1/2 inch and make another mark. Repeat this step on the other side edge. Measure down from the raw edge 1.5 inches and make a mark, and then 1/2 inch from there, make another mark. Pin the marks on both sides so you know that is the area you don't want to sew through. This opening will eventually be the channel that the drawstring goes through. Getting ready to sew those side edges. If you need a few more pins, go ahead and add those. You're going to sew down to the first pin, skip over the 1/2 inch open, and sew down the rest of that edge. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to sew, make sure you do your back stitches, skip over the opening, and then sew the rest. When you start sewing, make sure you do your back stitch to lock the thread into place. And when you get to the first pin, obviously remove the pin. Make sure you back stitch again to lock it in place. Remove the fabric from the machine, cut off the excess tail, and remember, we're going to skip over that 1/2 inch open and start where that next pin is. Backstitch first, sew all the way down the edge, and then backstitch right when you get to that folded edge. And remember to repeat those steps on the other side as well. Using your fingernail, press open the seam allowance until about 4 inches down from the raw edge, and repeat this on the other side. The side seams are done, so let's go to the top edge. Fold down the raw edge 1/4 inch. You can either pin this in place or iron it so it will stay. Now fold down the new edge about 1 inch down so that the drawstring opening we made is on the pretty side of the fabric. The opening should be pretty close to the top of the pouch. And all the way around so that it's easier to sew. Now head to the sewing machine. If your machine has a free arm, remove that. Place your pouch wrong side down. Seam allowance at about a little over 1 inches. Backstitch at the start and sew all the way around until you get to the beginning. And then backstitch to lock the thread into place. Cut off the excess thread tail. Turn your pouch inside out so the pretty side now faces the outside. So we're ready to add the drawstrings. Cut 2 sets of drawstrings that are long enough to loop all the way around the bag. In this case, approximately 20 inches each. Place the safety pin at the end of one drawstring. Insert the safety pin into the opening of the channel. The drawstring attached. Push the safety pin all the way around that channel until you get back to the opening with your cord. Tie a knot onto both ends of your drawstring. If necessary, cut them to make it neat. We're going to repeat the same steps, but this time we're going through the channel opening on the other side of the bag. Once you get back to the drawstring cord, pull your safety pin out, tie knots on the edge of your drawstring. And that's it. Y'all just completed a drawstring pouch. Let me know in the comments if you want me to show you how to make your own drawstring cord from fabric. And when you make this, not if you make it, but when you make it, definitely tag me. I'm going to make this pouch during one of the live classes, so join me there.